Welcome everybody. This is TJ and I'm going to be going over the caregiver portal with you. And first the what is the caregiver portal? Is the caregiver portal is somewhat like an app where like you could view your schedule, get directions to the client's home, view your upcoming client's informations, confirm or decline shifts, and most importantly, clock in and out of your shifts and update task status. So first of all, how to get to the caregiver portal, you need to go to this website, app.clearcareonline.com. And your username will be your email address that you have registered with CareIndeed, and your password would be lowercase letter C, letter I, and the last four digits of your social security. So let's go ahead and log in onto Caregiver Portal, and we have this caregiver John Smith, and let's see what we'll find inside. Upon logging in, this is the home page of the caregiver portal, and it would have your name, John Smith, and like you would see additional options here. One of them, the very first one, is your open shifts, right? And then today's shift, the shifts waiting for confirmation, and a list of all your clients and your calendar. So let's first go ahead and check if we have any open shifts for today. So right now we actually have an open shift right now, but let's go back and so for today, that open shift was like an open shift from a previous date that we did not clock out. So, but let's go ahead and check today's shift. As you can see right now, we don't have any current shift for today, but we do have a shift waiting for our confirmation. So over here, these are the shift that was like offered to you. Usually our care coordinators would reach out to you every time there is an open shift and will try to offer you that shift. If you decided to that you want to accept the shift, like you would get a confirmation for the shift, whether you really want to accept it or decline it. But like this is just formality and for documentation, but we do understand that before we sent this to you, you have already confirmed with our care coordinator. So let's just go ahead and accept this particular shift. And this is for today. Okay, there we go. So right now, all of the shifts offered to us have been confirmed. So let's go ahead and go back outside. So now it's showing that we do have an open shift for today. We do have a shift today, and let's go and see and find out what that shift is. So you would see here, it's actually the shift that we just confirmed that we want to accept. And for example, all the shifts that you had confirmed for this particular day, you would see it on this page. So for example, you arrive at James Smith's house, and I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna love it. Once you arrive at their home, at your client's home, you can now clock into your shift. We no longer are requiring you to use the client's telephone to clock in and out of your shift. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be ecstatic about this feature, and it's going to make it more convenient, not just for you, but for the client as well, because we do understand some clients are hesitant to let their phones be used by caregivers for them to clock in and out. And this is also useful for the facilities where they do not have any phone for you for our care providers to clock in and out of their shifts. So let's go ahead and continue with the clocking in. So the only thing here is like every time you clock in, you need to provide us your location. So you see here that it prompted me and requesting a request from the app for you to send us where you are. So this is called geolocation. So this allow us to make sure that you guys are really at the client's home when you're clocking in and out. So let's go ahead and confirm that and send our location to CareIndeed, and now it would let us clock in. All right, so clocking in is just as simple as that. And now throughout your shift and after you clocked in, now you can update all your tasks. So these are all the tasks that are required for this particular clients. Mind you, the tasks will be different with all of your with different clients. So some clients would require you to give them a bath, and some clients will not require you to do so. So throughout your shift, anytime you perform or completed one of these tasks, you have to update them. So for example, let's just go ahead and update the answering the phone when it rings. So let's just say yes, complete. Assist client with meal. Let's complete that task. Assist with dressing. Let's go ahead and complete that. And also, if there are some tasks that you did not perform, you need to provide an explanation. For example, here it's assist with toileting. For example, you did not the client was in a hospital, or like where, for example, the client is in the hospital, didn't go to the toilet. Just mark it as not complete and just put an explanation. And then submit the explanation. And then assist with transfer. Let's say we completed that. Bait the client. Of course, we were marked it as not incomplete because the client was in the hospital. So or like for example, like there's like a specific instruction for that particular day, like the client has an open wound. Advised by the nurse. Okay, so there you go. So the client, so you would see here that we did not perform the task because the client has an open wound, and we were advised by the nurse not to bait the client. And all of these, I'm just gonna scroll over them really quick. Bed linens, clean the bathroom, laundry, dress the client, grocery shopping, make bed, pick up medications. And also, this is just a test client. That's why you see a lot of tasks here. Like when you're actually with your client, you would only see the specific tasks requested by the family members or that are necessary. When we created this client, we just put as many tasks as we could so we could go over them. And so you guys would have like a clear visualization of how this works. So let's just go ahead and complete all the tasks there. So there we go. And also, like we do require all of our care providers to provide an end of shift report. So this, like under the general comment over here, this is where you're gonna put your end of shift report. So for example, like you probably already know what an end of shift report does. If you don't, please give us a call and explain what exactly we need to put here. So the end of shift report usually normally like you put the time and like what was performed. For example, like at 7 a.m. For example, like we did the client had breakfast and took vitamins and minerals. Submit. So for your end of shift report, you have to provide you have to provide you have to submit a specific task per line. So it would look like this exactly. 7 a.m. in the morning, client had breakfast and took vitamins and minerals. And let's, for example, like at 10 a.m. or let's say 12 noon, client took a nap and then submit. And then, for example, like the client got up at 2 and you guys went out to the park, you have to enter those as well. Okay, so these are going to be your end of shift reports. So make sure you guys fill this out. It's necessary that you do this as in real time. For example, I would suggest not doing your EOSR at the end of your shift. Make sure you're updating your tasks and writing comments under the general comments down below here, so could up, you don't have to update them at the end of your shift, because a lot of times our care provider would go through all their shifts, and at the end, then that's when they write the end of shift report. So basically, this is going to be your EOSR. So if all of you guys are doing this, all of you guys are doing this and like you're and like really submitting all those EOSR, then later on we will no longer require you to fill out the notes on the care binder. So if this is very successful, then you will no longer need to fill out the care binder. So that's something that we're working on to make everything more convenient for you guys and a lot easier. So you have that portability where you do not need to be standing right next to the client's phone to update your task. All right, so let's go ahead and clock out of our shift. Did you have a safe shift today? And let's just say yes for now. How many miles did you drive for this shift? So this is very important. Make sure to record your miles. Let's say we went to the park and back. It's like a mile away, so that's 2 miles. And then click record mileage. All right, I'm clocking out right now, it's asking me to send my location again to CareIndeed. So just you cannot log in without sending us your location. If you don't have any reception or where you're in a place with low reception, make sure to call us. But otherwise, just go ahead and clock out and send us your location. Okay, and that's about it. So that's pretty much it, and it's so convenient, and there's a lot more stuff you can do on the caregiver portal that we're working on, and we're gonna go and send you guys like memos and instructions, and in addition to these videos for those other stuff that the caregiver portal is offering. So all right, that's conclude this short demo of the app. And like I said, we will have a follow-up documentations and training materials for you guys, so you could be really successful in updating, clocking in and out of your ship, and utilizing the caregiver portal as it is. All right. Thank you very much, and please do give us a call if you have any questions. Okay. All right. Okay. Bye.